Chained to the dollar? Is money your master? Huh. The great stock crash of 2025. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's here, and we're about to go deep. So with that said, let's get started.
I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it to discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. It's time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's wearing.
Hey there, it's your boy Mark Evans, DM. Welcome to another making of the DM podcast show. That's right, you are the deal maker and dream maker of your life. If I have a little pep in my step, well, it's kind of exciting because I'm about to head back to Florida. As you may or may not know, I apologize, some of the shows have been off. I have been traveling around the world with the family for about 50-something days. Truth is, I don't know exactly how many days. It's 53, 55, somewhere around there. But I'm excited to get back home as we're sitting here in Bora Bora, in beautiful Bora Bora, with the kiddos. Last couple days, we've been counting down to go back home. Now, what a life to be when you're hanging out in Bora Bora, which is a beautiful, beautiful place, but to be counting down the days. And I'll explain to you today why that is and what's going on, but I'm excited you're here. Also want to take a minute and say thank you to everyone that reached out to me to make sure I was okay. Because again, like I said, we haven't had a show for a couple of weeks. I'm perfectly fine. I actually shot some shows in different parts of the world where we were at. Some of them didn't come out, and it is what it is. Hopefully this one comes out. But appreciate all the insights, the messages, the 5-star reviews, and just checking in on me. I really do care about you guys, and I'm excited to be on this journey of life with you. As I'm sitting here, I do want to talk about some real stuff going on. I've been totally disconnected. I really have not worked in any of my companies. I'm not doing daily calls, weekly calls, none of that. It's just kind of happening without me and all the companies I'm involved in. And we actually started a new company as I've been traveling. I've actually liquidated and moved around some companies. My team is amazing. We're executing plans. And when I say that, don't think everything's 100% perfect. There's things that happen. There's things that break. I'm still acquiring real estate. We're still selling real estate. Actually, one of my largest real estate sales that I'm a part of is happening at the end of this month. So that's exciting. I just got an update on it today at 6:30 my time, 12:30 East Coast time, about a big exit on a deal we bought multiple years ago. And I'll share more on that later. Not this podcast show, because that should be a real estate talk show, because that is a very, very powerful play. Tax advantages out the wazoo and upside out of the wazoo. It worked out very well, and I'm excited to be a part of that. But I want to talk about the stuff that's going on real time. Investing. I have my email and my inbox is blowing up about what's going on in the stock market, in the crypto market, in the real estate market, in the tariffs, and this and that. Well, I can tell you this. Truth is, I've not paid attention to any of it because I'm focused on my day-to-day actions that I can handle. I can control, right? Control my controllables. I know when I wake up. I know what I'm reading and writing and executing. That's what I focus on. The market is a global cyclical marketplace. It's called life. It's called business. That's what happens. It goes up, it goes down, it goes sideways, etc. Understand why you made investments. If you're making rational like very emotional decisions and not rational decisions in the market, guess what? You are a slave to money. If you watch the market and it went down 20, 30%, 10%, whatever the number is, and you go and overreact and freak out, you're a slave to the money. Money controls you. You do not control money if you act like that. That's the fact. You can say what you want. You can post these pretty cool memes. But if that's how you're acting and or reacting, my friend, you are a slave to the money. As I'm sitting here, there's millionaires, 100 millionaires, and several billionaires I've met as I'm here, even in Bora Bora alone, let alone all over the world the last 50-something days. Not one time have we talked about the losses. We've talked about 100% of the time about all the opportunities available in the marketplace. People are freaking out. People are, exiting their businesses and plans because of the market conditions today. Guys, step back. I always say, when in doubt, zoom out, right? Because if you're looking at micro moments, it could get a little scary. Step back. Look at the big picture. What has happened in the market in the last 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years? Don't look at what's going on in this moment. This moment is real. And depending where you're at in age matters, right? If you're 75 years old, you're in a way different situation than if you're 30. Why? Because time in the market is important. If you're in the stock market, if you're looking at your IRAs, 401ks, etc. I don't know what you're in or not in. However, as an opportunist and an investor, a true investor, right? You've all heard the saying, when there's blood on the street. Well, guess what? That's an easy statement to say. It's easy to talk shit when everything's amazing saying that. Oh, when there's blood on the streets, I can't wait to get in the game. Well, it's here. And the game is now. What are you doing? What are you looking at? How are you moving? By the way, if you showed up to the game and you haven't been practicing, reading, learning, connecting, building relationship capital with individuals that are still in the game at another level, you've already lost the game and you haven't even started. See, the thing is, you don't show up to the game to play the game just because you showed up. Yes, you're on the field. Cool. Now what? You haven't got the reps in. You haven't got the connections in. You haven't done all the work, probably. That's the majority of you listening to my voice, by the way, unfortunately. See, the thing is, when I have the group like the Dealmaker Alliance, when we have the DM family, yes, it's easy to be in a group like that when everything's easy. But the real opportunities are when things are hard. Forge relationships when it's easy. Build relationships when it's hard. Like drive deeper. Because the weak always leave when it's hard. Oh, it's $1,000 a month, man. I was looking at my... I always love this excuse. Hey, Mark, I was talking to my accountant, and they said I really don't have the funds to be able to afford it this month. Okay, dickweed. You don't have the money to afford to be in a group that could actually make you money? Either you're a full of you-know-what, or your accountant or bookkeeper, which, oh, by the way, you don't even have money to pay these fools either, supposedly. But they're telling you to leave. Why don't you just man up or girl up and tell me, yo, I'm quitting, I'm a quitter, and I'm out. I'd much rather hear that than some bullshit excuse. Like, I was talking with my accountant, they said I couldn't afford it. Fire them. You cannot not afford to be in a group when things are hard. You cannot afford not to be in a group when things are changing and editing real time. There's amazing human beings, 160 plus people in a room that are paying and investing to be in that room. Why would you not want to be in that room? Why? Because you don't understand your value. You haven't prepared mentally, emotionally, and financially for what's in front of you right now. I've been around for a long time, almost 29 years in business and investing. As an entrepreneur, literally, if I don't make money, I don't eat, period. I don't have plan B. I don't have a fallback plan. I can't go to my mommy and daddy and borrow money. I have no one in my bloodline at all. It's me or nothing. Most of you have too many options. Most of you are playing too small. Most of you are playing not to win. I'm playing to win. I'm playing to live big. I'm playing to give big. What are you doing? The longer you stay in a room with great people, the easier it gets, the bigger it gets, and the more interesting it is in life. I promise you that. I have people I've been rolling with in the DM family for 10 years. They've been investing. That room's $50,000 a year. Oh my God, that's $500,000 for 10 years. Well, if you think someone's investing $500,000 for 10 years and it's still not working, of course it is. But you're also looking at, well, it's all about money. See, that's the difference maybe with you and I. It's not all about the money. It's all about the relationship. The money will always follow the depth of the relationship. Here's what I'm good at. Here's what you're good at. Here's what I want to do. Here's what you want to do. Hey, I need help here, guys. Hey, I'm having a challenge here. The truth is, as I'm talking to you today, true story, I swear on my children's life, there's an individual that pays to be in a group of mine in the DM Alliance, and I'm helping them navigate a situation they're in, and just having a conversation with me for 20 seconds, and me pinging the guy that he's having the issue with, because I know him, saved this fool $500,000 to $750,000. When I say fool, I say it in a good way. $500,000 to $750,000 with one text to me and me to out to the individual. I relieved pressure where pressure didn't exist. They were creating it. I told them, hey, stop making it about the money, make it about the relationship. Here's the play. They did it, and they've moved on in the DM Alliance. That's what this game's about. And that's, oh, by the way, $1,000 a month for that. What is that worth? It's not about the $500 to $750, by the way. It's about the peace of mind that they can still connect, still work together. They realize, hey, we shouldn't have done that. We moved too fast. We did too many things. We should have communicated. They learned. They're still buddies. They're still going to grow. They're still going to win. And it got hard for a minute. Last 60 days, hard. But with one text, one message, let me know what's up. We can help them win. Are you in rooms that are helping you win? Because I can tell you right now with what's going on with the global marketplace, i.e. the stock market, crypto markets, is a huge opportunity for anybody that wants to get more money. Maybe you just want to be an investor. Go invest in these asset classes, understand them, and get a big pop. Buy when it's going down, not when it's only going up, right? Understanding how this game works. Dollar cost averaging in. Know your game, know your play, know your risk tolerance, know your thresholds. Know why you're doing it. Know for how long you're doing it. What's your lens? Is it 1 day, 1 week, 1 hour, 1 nanosecond, or 5 years or 10 years or 100 years? What is your play? That's going to determine how I would move in these markets. What percentage are you putting in certain categories? These are buckets, right? This is my aggressive bucket. This is my long-term bucket. This is my short-term bucket. This is my cash flow bucket, etc. Have you identified where your money's at and where you want it to go? What percentage of your portfolio do you want to have exposed to? The younger you are, the more aggressive you can be, potentially. The truth is a lot of you are over-diversified. If you have a business, 100% of your money, especially in the beginning of the business, should be going into the business. Zero distractions, 100% focused in my business, period. If you can't get the basics right, you'll never get the big dream right, ever. I was just having this conversation with a buddy of mine. He's got all these big visions, big goals, big dreams. Cool. We all do. He's failing at simple, basic execution. He's not a bad guy. It's just not where he shines, right? He's got the pieces. I was like, dude, like in the next 90 days, if you don't get the basics down, everything you're dreaming about and thinking about and dealing with will go away because it shuts down. People get frustrated and businesses shut down. This is how it happens. Ideas are cool. Execution's way better. Execute on the basics. If you can't collect money, you don't have the basics down right. If you don't have basic bookkeeping, you don't have the basics right. If you don't know how to accept money, you don't have the basics. Basics are simple, but very, very underrated. You must accomplish and achieve 100% effectiveness on the basics. Without the basics, i.e. your foundation, nothing else you've dreamt about in your life will ever come to fruition. It can't because it won't exist. You won't be around. You will shut down. I've seen this happen. It's happened to me before. I got all hog wild and excited. Everyone's big picture, big picture, big picture. But we were so big picture, we forgot to execute the basics. That's a long time ago. Very important lesson. I will tell you this. With what's going on in the financial markets, it is huge opportunity for you. I don't care what business you're in. This is the time to really dominate because most of your competition, or what you call competition, is literally going to get deleted, eliminated, or smoked out of the game because they're over collateralized. They've taken on way too much debt. Market's going to dry up a little bit in their industry, and they're going to get smoked. This is why I don't believe in over leveraging. Ever, ever, ever. I'd rather scale slow with confidence than to scale big, hoping and praying every day. Why? Well, you're going to see why right now. In this market, you'll see it. I've seen it. I've been around long enough. I remember in 08, 09, and 10, amazing human beings got smoked, went bankrupt, and literally haven't been the same since. I knew a guy that was building 400 houses a year, crushing life on the outside. It was so bad, the banks went bankrupt, it bankrupted him. Therefore, he had to sell his dream house that he spent 6 years building. He had to sell his business. He actually didn't sell it. He shut it down. He bankrupted everything. His dream cars, he worked hard for. His dream house, everything he worked hard for. And listen, it's just stuff. I'm talking materialistic stuff. But most importantly, it's peace of mind. Do you know what it's like laying in bed, looking at your family, knowing that you did everything right, knowing that you just followed the steps, you were executing accordingly, you were the man, the go-to guy, building 400 houses a year. That's just a lot of production. And then it's gone. Do you know what that does to you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, if you're not ready for it? If you don't have the right network to talk it through? This guy has not been the same since I hung out with him about 4 months ago. He's a great guy, still building a couple houses here and there, but he plays a different game now. He's playing very small to protect, not to grow. That's a way different stepping. He's now in his 60s. That changes a lot, as you know, right? And I'm not knocking him. I'm not talking smack about him. He knows it. He knows it's a real thing. But the thing is, it's just him. He's not in a group of people like the Dealmaker Alliance, Dealmaker Family, or whatever mastermind group you belong to that is encouraging you, that is guiding you, that has been there, done that could give you insights that only people that's been there can give you. But I can give you this. You better learn about money sooner than later. You better understand how it works. You better understand what this whole tariff situation is, because that's called negotiation tactics. If you don't know that, you better learn that. Temporary pain for long-term gain. If you don't understand that, you've never ran a real business, because every business I've been involved in has big scale. Oh shit, we overgrew. We got to cut them back. That's the temporary pain. And then we scale up and we grow bigger. We learn, but there's always temporary pain for long-term gain. That's how it works. Most people leave if there's a little bit of pain, let alone real pain. There's pain in the market right now. That is not bad for an opportunist. That's where magic and opportunity exist. If you're in the tax environment, you could talk to your people about like, yo, did you know this new tax code exists? These are the same people that would never look at this tax code. Why? Because they're making so much damn money, they didn't care. Now they're seeing the other side of the coin, and every penny matters. So you could actually smoke them out of the system and get them in your ecosystem and make more money with them. Help them save more money. Insurance companies. If you're doing insurance, now this is where people are starting to like, how do I save $12 extra a month? You could be that value add to an individual, giving them pennies and dollars to keep them going. This is where people start changing their cell phone bills to save $3. You'll see it. Don't listen to me. You'll see advertisements start changing. Advertisers are talking about the savings, the discounts, the opportunities. Not like the cool next thing, but the cheapest thing. Don't fall for it if you're a consumer. Don't buy anything for that matter. Stay focused on your vision, on your mission, on your purpose. Start understanding how this money system works. Audit your thoughts, audit your feelings and emotions right now, right? If you're watching the dumbass TV, CNN, Fox, Yahoo News, whatever you watch for the stock market, shut that junk off. It does zero for you. Zilch. Zero. It will never serve you. It will kill your soul. It will suck you dry. That's the goal of it. To create a fear monger inside of you. They control you. Everything. Market's going down, it's crashing. It went down 0.00001%. Not only that, what does it mean? It's out of context. Did you invest 5 years ago or 5 minutes ago? Because that's different. Why did you invest? What is your investment strategy? There's so many variables. But the way they talk, the way they implant this information in your head, because you listen to it, if you do, shame on you. But if you do, that's by design. The wealthy will always get richer scaring people like you. You fear sell. Oh, I had 100 grand in there. I only have 75. Take it. Take the 75. Fuck it. Take the 75. Well, the market didn't lose 25 grand. The market someone captured that 25 grand from you. You got scared and left. A wealthy person captured that 25 grand. FYI. That's how the game works. People are over leveraged. You could buy houses, apartment buildings, condos, commercial real estate, etc. People are over leveraged everywhere. They start selling, liquidating. That's good if you're prepared. And if you're not, you better get prepared. It's here. It's going to be going on for a while. 2025 could be the year you make the most money you've ever made in your entire business career if you do it right. Motivation is how I make money. I'm motivated. When I become a motivated seller, it's never good. Motivation. When you're a motivated seller, your business, I just need money, I need money, I need money. Boom. Sell it now. Quick, easy, fast, cash, done. Real estate deals, house worth 100, you sell for 60. I need 60 grand today. You understand, people will take pressure for temporary relief and literally ruin their entire vision and dreams and plans because of temporary pain. Stop it. You're better than that. It sucks. It hurts. And I'm not saying sometimes you shouldn't reposition assets and all that, but know why you're doing it. Don't just do it because it takes care of temporary relief. Do it because it makes sense on the big vision that you've set out for your life. My buddy in 2008, I remember I talked to him a lot. I mean, guys, many people suicidal. Many. It's real. I hope it's not you. And if it is, ping me. I'll hook you up with someone. But that's a real thing. Do not ever let money or the situation even give you a thought to take your life. Well, my buddy, he was thinking about it. I'm like, dude, you have amazing children. You have an amazing wife. He's like, yeah, but I'm embarrassed. Embarrassed by who? Who gives a fuck about these people? No one cares about them. What are you talking about? Embarrassed for what? You're an amazing human being. You're in amazing shape. You're an amazing dad. I know, but he put so much identity into his business, who he was. I respect that, but don't let that supersede what we're really here for, life. I had many conversations with him, and it was close. Thank God he didn't. Like I said, I hung out with him about 4 or 5 months ago, and he's an amazing human being, still an amazing dad, still an amazing husband. I've learned a lot from him. Still married to his high school sweetheart. Still taking care of his kids. Still talk, like the kids want to be with him. They're in their mid to late 20s now. Like that's what it to me is about. And he's back on track. As I sit here, day 50, again, I genuinely don't know what day it is. Day 52, 53, 54, 55, whatever. We've been all over the world. We started off in Honolulu, Tokyo, Kyoto, Melbourne, Gold Coast, Sydney, all over New Zealand to Christchurch, Queenstown, beautiful place. If you've never been there, definitely put it on the list. Auckland, and then now Bora Bora. I'm definitely guessing I left a couple out of there. But at the end of the day, I'm living life no matter what. Yes, there's some bad days and bad moments, but that's part of the game. Whoever told you that the game of life is meant to be peaceful and easy every single second of the day, you would not want their life. You can ask my kids right now. Ask my son, Mark, if you want an easy life, do hard stuff. If you want a hard life, do easy stuff. Hard work, effort, grinding it out, learning how you invest, what makes you tick, what makes you excited. These are all things you need to start learning about yourself. I'm very serious about this game of life. I'll be 47 in June 19th. Very serious. Time is not on my side now. I could be easily 50+% of my life gone. 50+%. I don't have much time. Act accordingly. Live life to your fullest. I just got a contact from my buddy as I'm traveling. He told me some very devastating news about his mother. She only has 6 to 12 months to live. It's like one of my best friends, his mom. Life happens. It's happening. It's why we have to live while we're alive. I don't need to fake. I don't need to act. I don't need to play the game. I'm in the game. Most don't even know what game they're playing. They're laced up for hockey when they're on a football field, if they even make it that far. But I want to stress how important it is, no matter what business you're in or what you're trying to do in your life, you better understand money. You better get a good relationship and understanding of how this game's working. I know I'm saying this multiple times, but it's so important. Grab paper. However you document your day. How are you feeling? What makes you feel a certain way? When you look at the market, when you look at your portfolio, when you're hearing all this noise, does it motivate you? Does it hold you back? Does it scare you? Does it make you want to create a better play? Here's how my brain thinks. True story. Yesterday, we were over in the small town of Bora Bora at the main island, and we took a boat. It's literally a 5-minute boat ride, if that, from where we're at. And as we're there are a lot of the workers on the boat with us, and that's cool. I don't care. Like, we're just literally taking a 4 or 5 minute boat ride. Well, one of the guards comes up and tells that one young man that my wife is sitting beside of, which we don't care. He's like, hey, I need you to move, to this young man, to move so we can sit together. Me. I hope this young man goes and buys that fucking boat. I hope he buys the island of Bora Bora, because stuff like that motivates me. You don't tell me, a grown-ass man, what to do. But he put himself in that situation. So I can't be angry at the individual. He's just doing his job. I can be angry at me because I haven't built the life that I want, so I don't have to do that. And you can relate this to flying private. You can relate this to buying, whatever you want. But being in control. See, a lot of people aren't willing to do the work to get the result they really want. They settle. They accept. I don't. I will work relentlessly, creatively, resourcefully to accomplish the mission, period. And I hope you do too. Because when you think like that, most importantly, execute like that, there's nothing that can stand in your way for the ultimate goal. Will it be choppy? Will it be stressful sometimes? Will it be overwhelming? Yes, those are all gifts. There's many people in the world that wish they could be overwhelmed with opportunity, stressed with opportunity, stressed with abundance. These are good things, not bad things. You've been taught wrong, maybe. That's okay. I have. I rechanged my mind. I re-edited it. This is why I talk about thought audits all the time in Magician vs. Mule. More importantly, and I'll share this with you because I'm very excited, hundreds of thousands of dollars later, 3 years later, it's finally here. April 24th, i.e. my daughter's birthday, she'll be the big 6 this year. At 7 p.m., I'm doing a live viewing of the DM documentary. I break down 6 pillars of success. It's 100% free for you to watch. It will be live. I'll be giving gifts away. You can go register for that. It's free at dealmakerdocumentary.com. Dealmakerdocumentary.com. Let me know when you register. Shoot me a message on Instagram at Mark Evans DM. Say, yo, registered for the doc, excited, or whatever you say. Feel free to share it. If you have friends, colleagues that you feel like could gain a lot of it, it's about an hour and 10 minutes long. It's live. We will be doing it live. I'll be taking Q&As. Like I said, I will also be giving lots of gifts away to everyone that shows up and attends and participates and all that stuff. I want it to be interactive. I, for real, have given hundreds of thousands of dollars to make this for free for you. I want you to have the life you want. I can't do the work for you. I can bring the horse to the water. I can't make them drink it. The Dealmaker Alliance and the DM family is the trough, the water, opportunity, abundance. You can come and see it, but if you don't take the step forward, I can't do anything for you. How could I? You can't even do it for yourself. But it's free. 100% free. No upsells, no nothing. I have nothing to offer you there. I just want your attendance to see the life that we've built and why and how. From the trailer park to multiple millions of dollars in businesses all over the country. Shit, like I said, I'm traveling 50-something days, and it's live. Like, I've done this for 7 years prior. I just never documented it. I was just living. Back then, that was 2006. So the internet was a little bit different. You couldn't see it. But if you follow me on social, I'm trying to give daily updates where I'm at, what's going on. It's real. It's not bullshit. It's real. And you can have it. I want everyone to have it. I'm going to go out and stand on the deck, capture all this sun. Do you think the bungalow next to me on my left, right, front, in front, anywhere, these thousands of bungalows, you think they're all like, dude, get inside. You're taking too much sun away. There's enough for all of us. That's the game I'm playing. That's the game I'm playing in life. I want more for you. I know it exists. I know it's real. I started until I was 10 years old in a trailer park in small town, Ohio. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I've seen what no money can do to a family. I've seen my mom and dad, amazing human beings, fight about not having money. I've seen my mom and dad playing, money roulette, where they put the bills on the table, past due bills and they literally throw down and pull one. That's the one they pay. The rest they throw away and hope like hell nothing happens. I lived that life for many, 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 many years. So there's no fucking excuse for you. I don't give a shit where you've been or what you've done or where your past is. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it, nor can you. But we can do something about it today, right now, this very moment. I was talking to the DM family and the DM Alliance about this last week, this very thing. All of you say you want to be the one to change your life, the one to change your family's trajectory, the one to change your family tree. Guess what? That takes work. That takes fear. That takes grit. That takes executing relentlessly 24/7, 365 for the rest of your life. It is a gift, not a burden. It's a gift. Treat it accordingly. These are the steps, the 6 tenets I share with you inside the DM documentary that's 100% free for you. And if you don't fucking go get that for free, do not ever listen to any of my content again, please. That's how serious I am. I know what we share in that documentary. I know what the people share in that documentary. My buddy's in there talking about giving you the real truth of what it takes to achieve success in life. There's nothing to buy. It's true content. And I wanted to put it in a way that you would actually learn and engage and connect. I'm no better than you. No one in that video is better than you. We're just leading from the front. I hope you passed me, far ahead of me. Guide, push, drive. We're in this together. Dealmakerdocumentary.com. It's simple. Dealmakerdocumentary.com. As I get ready to head out, because literally I'm leaving in 3 hours from Bora Bora back to Florida. Everyone thinks I've been on vacation for 50-something days. This ain't vacation. This is called traveling. This is my life. My kids are still doing homework on the balcony in Bora Bora, just like they would be doing homework at their desk in Florida or homework in their office in Ohio, their school office, whatever. See, we've been lied to. We think it has to be this place to do a certain thing. What if, that's why thought auditing is very important. What if it didn't look like anything we've been taught? My kids have to work for an hour, 2 hours a day max from anywhere in the world to be advanced at their grade. We don't have to wake up, rush, 6:30, take them to stand in the line for an hour, drop them off at school with strangers, maybe people we like, maybe people we don't like, definitely some people we don't like, definitely some people having a misaligned agenda than we do, definitely people brainwashing our children, definitely things that are going on and they're seeing and being exposed to that we would 100% not want them exposed to at that age. Eventually, cool, it's going to happen. But you're a parent. Our job is to protect. It's not always convenient. Who said it was? It's not always easy. Who said it was? But it's worth it. See, again, when the vision is so big and so clear, all this other shit is just Mickey Mouse stuff. It's going to happen. It's part of the game. Most people can't do it because they don't have a big enough clear vision. They're waking up every day. Hope it doesn't break. Hope it doesn't break. It's going to break. But it's part of the process. It's not break to ruin everything. It's broke to fix it. Maybe in the next podcast show, I'll share with you what happened while I've been in Bora Bora. Because two big things happened. One amazing, massive connection. And I'm talking huge, multi-billion dollar connection. Real, not some fucking fluffy like, oh, I got his, name. No, it's real. And then two, something a lot of people have challenged with, helping family. I'll share that maybe next week or week after. But in the meantime, I got this documentary to launch. I want millions of people to see it. And I need you and I need your help. I'm asking for you. You've been here. You show up. You ingest all this information. And I'm all cool with that. But I'm asking you, get over to dealmakerdocumentary.com. Register. It's free. Please share it on social media. If you do that, tag me. I'll give you some love on that. And let's go kick some ass. Now is the time. Learn about money. Understand where you're at in the game. Understand where you want to go. Because whatever dream and goal you've been thinking about, I know I've been at this party over the next 3 years. I don't care if you're negative down in the dumps right now with the market conditions and what's going on. The growth that could happen is so unimaginable. You probably can't even dream how big it really is, the end result. Don't listen to me. Watch me. But I hope you don't just watch me. I hope you participate in it. And in 3 years, we look back and we're like, oh my God, I can't believe I accomplished this much in 3 years. Or definitely don't be this person. Man, I'm getting ready to get started. Now it's working out pretty easy and I'm getting ready to get started now. I got a plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, plan F. But this time it's going to work. No, it's not, because you don't work. Dealmakerdocumentary.com. Get it. Register. Let me know. I'll see you on the side. So with that said, make today count.
I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it. To discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker. But I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. From a small town in Ohio, so I know how it is. And I come from a lot of money. I remember as a kid, wanted to make 100 racks. Didn't see no one making more than that. Graduated high school with a 1.8. They should've held me back. I hope my principals and teachers are alive just to witness this. I'm my own boss. I'm out here running 2-8-figure businesses. I can walk away from it all and I'll be good, but I've been called to help people just like y'all learn the game. It's time to ball. Everybody chasing the money, but I'm not chasing the money. I'm out here chasing the purpose. Yo, I've been working my whole life. What got us where we at isn't gonna get us where we wanna go. So it's time to push, time to learn, time to grow. I'm more Kevin's DM. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it. To discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker. But I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. I'm more Kevin's DM. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. DM project.
This is the podcastfactory.com.